Hello, welcome Foxglove friends. This is Foxglove Coaching Spiritual Guidance and I'm Rosalind and this is my little Luna Boo. So today we've decided, Luna and I, to do a classic Celtic cross reading for you. So that should give you lots of detail about what's going on in your life and it should help you understand things from on the inside and externally in your life. So what you can do is you can pick one of the cards, which you're about to see in a minute because I'll put a picture up, and you can go to the timestamp and click on the timestamp and it'll take you directly to your reading. If you want to work with me directly, you can look on the link Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the description section, and we can do a one-to-one reading wherever you are in the world over video call. And there's also more information on my website, www.Foxglove Coaching, which again is in the description. I hope you enjoy your reading. Do click on subscribe and like if you like the reading, please, because it helps to grow my channel and it helps me to help more people. And now it's time to get your cup of tea ready. Get yourself settled. Luna's getting settled, look, and we'll go into your reading and we'll have a jolly good look at what's going on for you. Hello Foxglove friends, welcome to today's reading if you've not watched the introduction already. Now my lovely friend Carly Marley was talking about the Celtic cross spread, so I thought, I know I'll do this spread and hopefully she'll like that and get to watch that and it'll be a nice little thing for her too. So you can go straight to the timestamps in the description. This is pile 1, Star Mother Arrakis. Can you tell I don't know how to pronounce that properly? But Star Mother Arrakis. I'll go with that. Very, very nice. Pile number 2, Sacred Phoenix Heart. So you might be drawn to the imagery or you might be drawn to the words or even the number. That's card 21. Pile 1 is card 23. And then pile 3 is card 17, The Human Gift. There we go. So just feel free to jump straight onto your reading from the timestamps in the description. Enjoy your reading. Hello pile 1, welcome to today's reading with Foxglove Coaching Spiritual Guidance. I'm Rosalind and I'm so pleased that you're here today. So you have picked this card, pile 1. This is a very dramatic and deep meaning card. So what it's saying to you is that no matter how hard life has been, no matter how difficult the things are that you're encountering in life, it is so important for you to recognise that you are a being of light, that you are a star being who's come down here to earth. You are a soul who is incarnated onto this planet at this time to have an earthly experience. And it's kind of saying about faith. So just to remember who you are, be empowered with who you are, know that you're a divine being just as each and every one of us is. And that with that empowerment and strength of who you are and the knowledge that you have a plethora of ancestors around you, that it's like you need to get perspective from a really higher place. So if you consider that you've come from the heavens, you know, that sort of notion, and you can look down on what is going on around you and know that you are fully empowered to do everything that you have been sent here to do, it will allow you to face your darkest fears, your darkest troubles, and you will succeed because you have it within you to do so. And that is basically what this card is saying. It's a very, very empowering card to stand up against, you know, if you need to stand up and fight for an injustice, or if you need to yeah, if you need to find that energy within yourself to go, this is not okay, I'm going to stand up against this, whether it's against you, whether it's against somebody else. It's kind of that spiritual warrior energy as well, to feel truly empowered, to make a difference, to do what's right, and to have that real strength of faith within you of who you are, and that you've got the divine with you at all time, and that the divine is within you. I'm hoping that I'm saying enough there to really emphasize the depth of that card. You are blessed and you will prevail, basically, is what it's saying in the simplest of terms. So, pile one, let me start off with then I forgot. Look at me, I've lost for words all of a sudden. This reading that we're doing, apologies, maybe you're lost for words. Maybe you're finding that the words that you need aren't coming to you when you need them, or because of anxiety or worry and things. But just take some time to tune into the divine nature of who you are. Take some time to tune into spirit and ancestors and that divine light that comes down from heaven to feed your soul and to feed your cells and your body and your spirit. Right, so how are you feeling at the minute then? So there's a big focus on the home, or maybe family, but certainly things that matter in the form of the home. And you're wanting that security, you're wanting that stability, you're wanting to know that everybody's okay, and that you have a safe, stable, physical home or home environment, or that is on your mind for somebody else. Spirit, what are the obstacles or challenges that pile one face, please, in the outer world? Yeah, so some people might not be paying attention to what their responsibilities are. They might be ignoring their responsibilities because they're either having fun or they don't want to face them, or there may be an element of denial going on. So this could be for you, or this could be for somebody else that you're focusing on. So let's have a look at what the idea or goal is for you, pile one, in this situation. So this is the Celtic cross reading. Now, I don't know if I can fit everything in. I'm possibly not going to be able to, so I'm going to show you this here. So the goal is strength. So it's to build strong foundations. Now, it's interesting that you've obviously got the home card here, which is what's mattering to you, and how, because this is the inner one, it might be a focus on the home or how you live in your home, but also the home within yourself, needing that sanctuary, that space to be sacred and to be established and solid so that you can have a happy time. So there may be somebody abusing something to do with your home, or that of whoever you're worrying about, and you've got to find the strength within yourself. The goal is to have that strength to be able to deal with this. Let's just see. Let's just have a look what the foundation then of this situation or state is. So what is the foundation of this? So it could be to do with contracts or working and worrying. A lot of the Seven of Swords can often be you're spending a lot of time focusing on work. So it can be to do with having insights or understanding, or like maybe you've had an idea about something that's going on, an insight into a certain scenario, and you're not sure that you're happy with it and you're feeling uncomfortable with it. So you've got to find the strength to deal with this situation, or you feel that the person I feel like some of you, it's maybe relevant to other people, so you might be worrying about them finding the strength, but there can be a bit of dishonesty or disrespect within this card, which is maybe what's leading to you having a look at this. And we've got to remember that the overall initial card was about being a spiritual warrior, having that strength within you to stand up for what is right, to find the strength in what's going on, so that you can actually get the outcome that you want. So let's just have a look at what's happened in the past for pile 1, please. What's just happened in the recent past? Oh, so you've had a degree of success. Something has happened in which there's been a celebration, or you've been recognised. So you might have had a promotion, there might have been a celebration about who you are or what you've achieved. This is good time, or there's focus on you. People are noticing you and focusing on you for different reasons. Let's have a look what... Let's have a look what's coming in the very near future, please, pal. For pile 1, what is coming in the very near future for pile 1? I need something to cover this little thing here. It's holding my camera because it's connected to the table, but I need something pretty to put on it. I thought I'd need more space today, which is why it's on show more. So this is in the near future. We've got relationships coming in. So this is either about how you connect with someone, or this is all to do with a particular relationship, and generally a romantic relationship that you're focusing on. So it from what I can see, it's to do with the intricacies and the ins and outs of a romantic relationship. So you may have had a situation where you're wanting to build a home together, or there's a focus on the home. There may have been some sort of disrespect, or a lack of being a bit immature, really, about things. This can often be. It can also be sometimes if you're having such a good time in the relationship that you're not thinking about what needs to be dealt with in the real world. So you see the picture there. You might have been having a good time in the relationship and not thinking about what's going on in the real world. And then you've had some sudden insights which have made you worry a little bit, and you've needed to find the strength to deal with those. And that is part of a relationship maturing. You've got to... Some people go through their whole lives not being able to deal with the issues in relationships, but in order to connect and relate to others and to build a mature relationship, you need to be able to speak openly if something bothers you. If you've had this insight and you're not happy about something, you need to be able to talk about something that's bothered you. This might be to do with an engagement, or just something where you've done well. Like I say, it could be a new job, or just something where you've been recognised. And perhaps you've been recognised, people may have been focusing on you because of this relationship. Let's see what else is coming. So this is the Celtic cross reading, and I'm just going through the different sections of it. And that's why I needed this space, because I need to pull these over here, because in a second it all goes up the side here. Now I've gone wonky, look. There we go. Let's see if we can straighten that out and make it look quite neat. So let's do what is feared in this scenario. So this might be what's feared around the relationship. Maybe that things are going too fast. There's an element where the Eight of Wands is usually about speed, news travelling fast, really, it can be. But it might be that there's a fear that everything's going too fast, so the foundations on what you're building on, which is this one, might not be strong enough, you know, to stand the test of time. But that's okay. You can slow things down. You don't have to go. The thing is, when we fall in love and we get all excited about stuff, especially if we've got a nervous attachment kind of styles, or we've got attachment issues or abandonment issues, we can push for things to go super fast, and we get carried away with the, oh yeah, everything's wonderful, without realizing that no matter, any relationship is going to have the not so wonderful bits in it, and it's about how you tackle those. That's what builds the foundation. You know, that's what builds a strong foundation, by being able to put forward your boundaries, I'm so tongue-tied today, I don't know what's happening. Perhaps you are nervous to say what you need to say, because that's come up twice now, and it's maybe about finding the strength to be able to say what you need to say. Let's see what's happening from friends and family then. That's the next bit. How are friends and family perceiving what's going on? So that going too fast is just a fear. It doesn't necessarily, maybe it means it is doing. So other people believe that this is fated. If you're somebody who knows me, and I represent the High Priestess as somebody who is doing the spiritual, intuitive and psychic work, you know, that other people will see that this scenario that you're going through now is fated, and it's either part of your soul contract or part of your learning, and they realise that this is an important element that's happening for you in time. Now the next one is, what is wished? What is it that you wish for? Oh, you want to be able to feel confidence within this scenario. You want to be able to feel confidence, freedom, and to stride forward, knowing that this is going to give you more strength in yourself, that it's going to support you in what you want to do in life. And it's going to be a positive, empowering relationship. This has turned into a relationship reading, people. I know it wasn't necessarily meant to be. So what is, let me just have a look at what the outcome is for you then, pile 1. What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Oh, there may be some anxieties going on. Don't worry, we'll get some more outcomes. But you might have some anxieties about, you might feel a bit trapped in certain ways. That's what this is. Usually, look, she's tied up, she's got a blindfold on, and actually she can walk out of this whenever she wants to. So if this is, there's some scenario around this where you feel like you can't escape and you can't make your choices, and this is probably why the strength is coming up. Or if this is about somebody else, there's, you know, you feel like you can't make a decision, you don't feel empowered to make the right decision. This might be for somebody connected to you, because as I'm doing this reading, it's resonating with a story that somebody's recently told me. Spirit, what is the outcome after this, please? Can I have more about the outcome? Yeah, so they need to know, or you need to know as part of the outcome, that there's all sorts of potentials and possibilities in life. You don't always just have to put up with your lot, or you know, if this is a happy relationship, you can think outside of the box, basically. Think outside of the box for what you want in life. I'm going to get you some advice cards. It's okay to dream a potential dream of the future. You know, there's all sorts of possibilities for how life can go. And we tend to stick with what we think. We get a bit stuck, really, in a notion of how we think things are going to be or how we think things should be, probably because of limiting beliefs, which you can work with me on if you want to clear them. But there's a whole world of potential out there. You can do anything you want. Now, this is the Celtic cross reading, so basically that's completed, but I am going to add some advice cards because I always like people to know what they should be doing going forward. So Spirit for Pile 1. Don't wobble. Okay, everything's okay, folks. Don't wobble about whether it's going too fast or whether you're getting what you need, or it's just part of the learning lesson of a relationship, that learning how to communicate, learning how to express what your limits are, what their limits are, learning what the boundaries are, learning what the values of, there's so much that any relationship that's romantically involved opens you up to so much insight about yourself and about another person that you didn't think you even had to consider. But that's okay. It's all part of learning each other. It's part of building the strong foundations that will make you last a lifetime. So it says, are you having a wobble? Whether a minor one or a major one, this is completely understandable. You are facing tough choices, but deep inside yourself, you know what you need to do. This card is here to validate your deeper knowing in the decisions that you are making. As you move forward, your anxiety will ease and you will re-find your balance. And I want to say, as part of the first card, just remember that you're a spiritual being. Just remember that you've got support around you and get a higher perspective. Don't get too caught up into the 3D earthly world where we can end up squabbling about little things that just aren't that important. Just make sure you've got perspective about who the other person is and about who you are. Most importantly, always bring your energy back to you so that you can live in the true essence of who you are, in strength and empowerment. If this resonated, please do click on like and subscribe to help build my channel so I can help more people. If you want to work with me one-to-one, just have a look in the description. Otherwise, Pile 1, I wish you a wonderful day. Take care. Lots of love to you. Goodbye. Hello, Pile 2. A huge warm welcome today. I am Rosalind and this is Foxglove Coaching Spiritual Guidance. You have chosen Sacred Phoenix Heart. Now, the Sacred Phoenix Heart states that there's a big shift and a change coming for you. You may be letting go of an old life, and just as the phoenix does, kind of emerging from the ashes into a new wondrous being, full of beauty and new love and new life. Now, you might not feel like that right this second, and it might be difficult for you to let go of what's happened, but this is what's coming. You need to kind of let the old version of you and the old life that you had die away so that you can be this new, have this new love in your life, basically. It says, one of the messages as part of this is, you may feel as though you've been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given or very soon will be, and the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come to you in clarity. Amazing. Well done, Pile 2. So this is about dreams coming to life. This is about a glow up. Do not turn away from your progress. Don't give up, basically. If there's something you're trying to do, don't give up, Pile 2, because it's coming. Things are going to look better. It might have been a bit of a hard and arduous journey, but it's coming. Good things are coming. So let's have a look. So we're doing the Celtic cross spread today. So I'm going to take you through that, and we're just going to get what comes out so that you can see how that's done, and also so that you can get the message for you from that. So the first card is, what are you feeling on the inside? What is, oh, it fell out. What's your focus? Okay, so you may be considering financial elements, how you can build sustainability in your life. I just had to pause for a minute because my neighbours very kindly came round and brought me a donut, which was very kind of them. So apologies, I stopped there. Now then, so what we've got is going on the inside. It's showing that there's a potential new phase of creativity in your life. There might be a new creative project coming up, or it just might be happy news for you that's coming up, which ties in with what we've got with the phoenix there. And this is all going on the inside of you, that there's something good, like a new version of you, a happier version is going to be rising from the ashes, which is really, really exciting. So then we have got pile 2. What's going on the outside? So let's see what this is all about. What's going on the outside, pile 2? So you might be facing some fears. There might be some different things. Quite often with this card, the moon card, not only can it be about reaching a more intuitive and psychic element within yourself, and it can be to do with dreams. It might be that things have come to light that you weren't previously aware of, but it can also be about walking through these 2 wolves that maybe look really scary, but they aren't actually, through that gap into a new world. So there's something going on here where you're changing into, going through a process of facing your fears. Right, what's the goal? So for pile 2, what is the goal for pile 2? I feel like there's a nervous excitement. So you want to work towards something. This can be an actual new career. It can be to do with studying something new, but it can be achieving positive things with regards to how you make your money. So whether it's or to a skill that you have, and you see how people are looking at you there, because they're going, oh look, and you're so focused on achieving this element with regards to work or your career or a project that you've got that you can be successful at. Honing your skills, this is about. And this little cat here is fussing around you and you don't even notice, because you are focusing on getting that just right. And I feel like you've gone through a period of time where you are able to be more confident about what it is that you're putting out there now. Let's have a look at what the foundation of the situation is, or the current scenario that you find yourself. Oh, interestingly, we've got the King of Wands there. So the King of Wands can all be about negotiations. So whether you are negotiating a new contract for a new job, or it can be to do with finances, whether you're looking at somewhere new to live or a new project. Quite often it's about figuring out what you want from property or charities. It can be to do with as well, if you're finding yourself wanting to work with a charity. It can be wanting to move away from the current routine as well, just so you're aware of that. So what has gone off in the recent past? Please, Spirit, for pile 2. indecision. So you've been struggling to decide what you should do and which way you should go. Let's have a look what's coming up in the more imminent future. What's the imminent future for pile 2, please, Spirit? Interestingly, this is about being able to, not only is this about healing, so it may be about you healing somebody else, it might be about healing yourself and going through a healing process, but this is a very healing person. So it might be something that you're involved with. Interesting that this can be about charities as well, so maybe you're working with people to try and help support what's going on, to make things better for others. But I feel like you are going through a healing process as part of what's going on, as part of this phoenix rising from the ashes. Fears. There's fears around whether your family will be okay or not, whether you're doing the right things for your family, whether you're doing the right things for your tribe. So that can be people who you've kind of made a family but aren't necessarily a family by blood. So that's the fears, whether you're doing the right thing by your family or not. Let's have a look at what other people think of you and what other people are thinking about what you're doing. Yeah, they think it's your time to have what's right for you. So you've maybe been a person who's always done what everybody else needs, and now they're recognising that the time has come where you should get a bit of what you want, where you should be able to focus on good things for you. It's the right time in your life for that, Spirit. Can we see what is wished for by pile 2, please? Oops, everything. Because all the cards have fallen out. Okay, so you want things to kind of be successful and happen quite quickly in a way that's easier. So you want to have the determination and the positivity around this situation. I feel like this is work related or project related, and you're wanting it to go well, and you're wanting it to go well quickly. This is the outcome. So we've got that you are now in a position where you can call the shots a little bit more. This, whatever you're stepping into, you feel like you've got control over what's going on. And there is still hard work to be done to get to where you want to be. But it feels very empowering, and it feels like it's kind of like, you know, when you're doing something you love, it doesn't feel like work because you love it, and it feels like that you've got this situation coming up. So it's a real positive move. I'm going to get some advice cards for you as well, pile 2, just to see what's going on. So, Spirit, please can I have some advice cards for pile 2? Oh, let go gracefully. So if you are moving on because of a project or because of a change in location, or, you know, something where you're changing your life in the 3D to have a better place, and I've put this next to here, maybe let go of what was old and what no longer serves you in a nice, positive way. Always try to leave things without too much drama. So it says something in your life is calling for you to let it go. Let go gracefully. Whatever has taken place in the past, it is time to move forwards, and letting go will make way for the new. Whether this is a person, a situation, an outdated thought or behaviour pattern, this card comes to assure you that new horizons are waiting for you, which again ties in with everything that we said at the very start. You've got some nice things coming, almost like a nice new life, pal, too. So keep your mind open. Don't hold on too tightly to what no longer serves you. If things are going in a difficult direction and they feel awkward and it's hard work to keep hold of them, let go and let God. Just let things go however they're meant to. Now, what I want to say is, I feel like this reading has been a little bit clunky, so things might not go entirely smoothly all the way through. Just try to go with the flow as best you can. Don't panic too much if anything doesn't work in the way that you think it's going to, because the indecision is in the past now. The healing is starting to take place by the negotiations or by the changes and the shifts that you are making. Just be willing to face your fears, and it's all going to come good. You know, what you're aiming to achieve, you're on the right track. And there might still be a lot of hard work involved in the direction in which you're going, but you're going to feel much more in control than you ever did before. And you're going to be shining, and it feels like you're going to be in full control of who you are and how you're presenting yourself in the world, and you're going to be appreciated for it. And I think that's really, really good. People think you deserve this shift and change, so don't worry too much. You are important, pal, too. It's almost like that just finished my sentence that I was trying to express to you. You are important, you are lovable, you are special. You are a unique and extraordinary person. Are you hearing me, pal, too? You are a unique and extraordinary person. Yes, indeedy. Wherever you've come from, whatever has happened to you in the past, it is time to let go, fancy, of any negative perceptions that you may carry about yourself, because everybody thinks you deserve to have a happier period of time, and you are coming into a new phase of life that is like nothing you've ever known before. So let go and let God, pal, too. If this has resonated for you, please do click on the like and subscribe button. It helps to grow my channel. If you want to work with me one-to-one, all the information is in the description section. Wishing you lots of love, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to today's reading. I am Rosalind, and this is Foxglove Coaching, Spiritual Guidance. So you have picked the Human Gift card, Pal 3, and this shows that you may have been through some grief, you may have been through upset, you may have had your heart broken, or you may have just had a really difficult time in which, you know, you felt kind of down and not at your best place. You'll soon be seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. So you're going to see the truth of things. It might be surprising what you see. It might be a bit of you might not be expecting it, but the truth will always set you free. And try to be compassionate as best that you can with whatever is coming to the light for you, so that you can move forward gracefully. Now let's have a little look at what else we have got, Pal 3, around this. So, Spirit, please can we help Pal 3 by showing me what is going on for them on the inside at the minute. How do they feel? How does Pal 3 feel, please, Spirit? I feel like, yeah, maybe you're having some internal challenges. So, you might be feeling a little bit negative. You might be feeling self-critical. You might be finding that you can't settle within yourself. There's some internal challenges going on. Let me put that way up actually. Let's see what's going on. What is going on the outside in the 3D world, please, Spirit, so that we can help Pile 3 understand what's going on. So you are having a frequency shift. You are stepping up into a more spiritually, let's say a higher vibrational frequency. You might be becoming more spiritually aware, you might be becoming more psychic, you might be becoming more intuitive. So I'm going to say that you're finding you're a highly sensitive person, maybe empathic, and that might be why you're having a few difficulties, because as we shift and become more sensitive, it can be harder to relate to some of the 3D world. So it can be hard. We can become more sensitive to what we see on the TV, to the foods we have, to people moaning and offloading on us, all that sort of stuff. It can make life a bit more challenging, and it can be confusing on the inside, because you're going, well, what's real, what's not real? You know, is this my intuition, or am I just imagining things? There's a conflict between the logical mind and the heart-centered element of who you are. Let's have a look at what the goal is for you. What is the goal for Pile 3, please, Spirit? To have a secure and happy home. That is what you are looking for, to feel. Now that might be not only in the 3D world to actually have a secure and happy home, but also for you to feel stable, grounded, comfortable and content, but to have this warmth in you that is, you know, for a happy home, you imagine it to be warm, comforting, cosy, sacred space, where you can reside without the external factors impacting on you, a place where you can disappear to. So that might be in real life, or that might be on the inside of you, how you feel. What is the foundational situation? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups here. Now this is what's driving this situation. So it can either be a new relationship, or a new love of life, or a new love of self. If you're finding that you've had a shift and you currently, maybe you've found that you've found that spiritual intuitive element of yourself, and it's like making life seem more magical. Let's see what the recent past was. Maybe it is that you're wanting to find a relationship. Maybe it's that you're wanting to connect with people more, but because you're having this shift vibrationally, that you're struggling to understand how to connect with people now, because you're finding it more difficult. Then maybe that element of things. You can always work with me as a life and love coach. I have been through all of this in many ways, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, spiritually. You know, I've been through it all, so you can always work with me. So let's have a look at what's happened in the recent past, please, Spirit. So something's changed and shifted very quickly, or you might have had fast news. Can we have, maybe that is to do with a relationship. Can we have a bit of, I want some clarification about what that is, please, Spirit. What has happened quickly? Yeah, something, maybe something from the past has come in, or a soul mate has come in, and maybe that shift and change things, but it can be to do with memories from the past that have shaken things up. Something's coming from the past, or somebody's coming from the past. or a soulmate, or memories have come up and it's created fast changes. What is coming in the future? It's opened. This is a bit similar. A bit of similarity to Pile 1 here going on. This has opened up. So in the near future, you're going to start having daydreams or thinking about the potential. You're going to have lots of ideas about what you can actually have because of this new version of love that's in your life. Now, this may be an actual relationship. Like I said, when I was expressing the new love bit, it can be about either a new love for life or a new love of self, if you've found you've got more self-esteem, more self-confidence and things like that. It might be opening up the world to you where you're going, right, okay, so I can actually do all of these different things. And it might be giving you ideas that you've never had before. Spirit, what does Pile 3 fear, please? So this is the Celtic cross spread that I'm doing today, just to show you what that's like, and so that you can get this get a reading for yourself as well. There's a fear that you're not going to heal effectively from stuff that you need to, either from the past or maybe it's now, if there's any health issues. There's a fear that, or maybe there's a fear that you won't become this healer and meet your soul purpose. Spirit, what do other people think of Pile 3, please? What do other people think of Pile 3? They think that you're watching your money, trying to sort things out, trying to save money to create. I wonder if they think you've got a sense of lack. Perhaps they see more in you than you see in yourself. I think other people believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So they think that you've got it together more than you feel like you have. They think that you've got more financial stability and more value in what you are providing than you do. Which might be a reason why people are treating you in a certain way. What we've got next? So this is what is wished for. This is the 10 of Cups. You're wanting everybody to be happy, basically. You're wanting a happy home and family for yourself. You're wanting a happy environment. You're wanting everybody around you just to be happy and to have everything that they want. I'm going to show you that picture a bit closer because that's so nice. And that is understandable. You're wanting it all, you know, in a good way. You're wanting that emotional contentment, no matter how big or small that makes the group of people around you. But you're wanting happy connections with others, and for everybody to feel happy. Let's have a look at what your outcome is. Spirit, what is the outcome for Pile 3? Oh, interesting. We've just had this one as well. There's a degree of confidence that's coming. You're being more controlled than you ever have been. A sense of empowerment where you've got really good balance. Oops. Sorry, folks. What's up, Luna Bubble? Yes, June Luna's joining in anyway. Where you may be... Oh, okay, look, we've got all sorts falling out. So you've got a rebirth situation coming. This is a very big deal. So as much as you... Sorry, because of the spread is a certain... what's the word? It's a certain layout. It's not fitting in ever so well to my screen. So basically, the outcome is... you feel more in balance. You've got more strength within you because you're in balance. You know who you are. You've got confidence. There's going to be a rebirth where you feel new. You know, you've got, I'm going to say you've got this new love of life in which you feel like a new version of yourself, and that's really, really nice. And then you're going to end up juggling quite a lot of things because you're going to have a lot going on, but it's really, really positive. I'm just going to get you some advice cards, Pal 3. Pal 3. Spirit, can I have some advice for Pal 3, please? I just feel like this is the glow up pile. Pal 3's having a glow up. Allow yourself to receive. So when I say glow up, it feels a very gentle glow up in the sense that there's a shift in who you are, like a delicate shift in who you are, by allowing yourself to be part of this world, by allowing yourself to not only be the constant giver, you know, constantly helping others and constantly doing for others, but it's like you have become more important, like your self-esteem has improved. Spirit, what other advice have we got for Pal 3, please? Oh, interesting. Restore balance. This card calls you to notice what kinds of situations, people and circumstances throw you off balance, and more importantly, what enables you to regain balance and recenter yourself. Noticing heightens your awareness and creates an opportunity for you to become proactive in maintaining your ongoing balance and inner harmony. Okay, so maybe something from the past has happened, or somebody's come back from the past which has shown you, and it's happened quickly, it's shown you what you do and don't want in life. It's given you all the ideas of what you want in life, and your main goal is to have this happy home and to have a happy family and to feel content emotionally, but you're having quite a spiritual advancement, and part of this is because of a new love of life that you've got, or a new love, and the outcome is that you are going to start living your life in a very different way going forwards, with much more confidence and clarity, while still having an awful lot going on because you're going to be doing the juggling. But it's important to be open to good things coming into you rather than pushing and giving all the time, and also recognise by having this scenario where you're becoming more of an empowered and spiritual being, if you like. Notice what makes you feel good and what doesn't make you feel good, so that you can live your life in the happiest possible way. So by noticing the things that don't make you happy or push you off balance, that then enables you to recognise if there's anything within you that needs healing, or if there's anything in your life that actually isn't serving your best and highest possible good. That's what I've got for you, Pal 3. I think that's quite succinct, but I think that hopefully that makes sense to you. I wish you a wonderful day. If you liked this and it resonated, please do click on the like and subscribe button. If you want to work with me through any of these transitions that you're going through, you can have a look on my website and on my Buy Me a Coffee link, and I can do coaching with you, or one-to-one spiritual guidance, all sorts of different things. As a trained psychological therapist. Sorry, Luna was joining in that again. So enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.